see the kingdom of God. I wanna see, I wanna see, I wanna see the kingdom of God. If you wanna see the kingdom of God, if you wanna see the kingdom of God.
Equal to pivot. So we're looking for x. Ideally, somebody might not know that this is quadratic equation, but just listen to this step. You're going to expand this bracket using 2 to multiply x. Then you have here. Then you use the 2 to multiply 1 x equal to 5x. Now, you're going to bring the pivot in. That will be 2x squared minus 5x. Then plus 2. Once the 5x has been removed from outside, I have 0. Nothing out. That is 0. So here now it comes to the question, the kind of the quadratic expression or equation. So here you would say 2 times 2 gives me 4. 4. Then you have negative 5. So what are two numbers? I will multiply together to get 4, and I will add together to get negative 5. So those two numbers will be, or can you answer that? What are two numbers that will multiply to get 4? I will add to get minus 5.
2 times 2, then
2 gives us 4.
and 8.
2 plus 2 will not be it.
Yes.
So think of other numbers. To multiply to give us 4, you had to give negative. So let's think of minus 1 times minus 4 equals 4. And minus 1 times, plus minus 4 gives us minus 5. Because this times is going to be negative. Minus 1 minus 4 is 5. Is that taken?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So you're going to have the minus 1 and minus 4 to 2x squared minus 4x minus 1x, but I'm not going to put it 1 there, plus 2 equal to 0. Then I can group it and 2 is common to these two sides, and x also is common, so I have 2x outside. This remains only x. Why? Since 2 divide this, I have only 2, and x is gone outside. Then here, do you think anything is common to this side and this side?
X.
X is here, but there is no x.
Yeah, there's no X there.
Yes, so what is common to this?
1.
1, very good. So that should be negative 1. Negative 1 into. So once negative is removed from this, we have positive x. Once negative is removed from it, we have negative 2. Then you have negative 2 and x common to this side. So you have x minus 2 into 2x equals 0. So then, now the meaning of this is that this whole thing times this whole bracket equals 0. So if I have a times b equals 0, under what condition can a times b be 0? Can two numbers subtract to 0? Either a equals 0 and b is a number, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Or a is a number and b equals 0, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Or a and b are 0. So if a and b are 0, then a times b will be 0, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If a is a number, b is 0, a times b will be 0, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And if a is 0, b is a number. So we now say the first equals 0 or the second equals 0. That means x minus 2 equals 0 or 2x minus 1 equals 0. Is that taken?
Yes, sir.
So if this is 0, then x equals to 2, or 2x equals to 1. You know, if you take negative 2 outside, it becomes positive 2. Yes or no? So then here this becomes positive. So you now say x equals to 2, or x equal to 1 over 2. Where did I get 1 over 2 from? This is 2x, yes or no? Then you divide both sides by 2. If you divide this by 2, 2 is going to cross out here. Then if you divide this by 2, you have half. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So finally, you can say x equal to 2 or 1 over 2. So please take note of that as you know what is second question. So I'm going to play it now. I'm going to bring up this question. The example 2. We want to solve 3x squared minus 8 plus 3 equal to 0. 3x squared minus 8x minus 3 0. So let me clear this one. 3x squared minus 8x plus 3 plus. So I have to set 3. This squared. So 3x squared minus
8x.
8x.
Minus.
So now, in an attempt to solve this, I'm going to look for two numbers to add to give me negative 8, and to multiply give me negative 9. So what are those two numbers? You can say 1 times minus 9 is negative 9. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And 1 plus minus 9 is negative 8. So I'm using 1 and minus 9. So 3x squared minus 9x plus 1 minus 3 equals 0. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Now 3x is common to both sides, so I have 3x. So x 3, when you divide 9 by 2, you have 3. So x is gone. Then 1 is common to this. That's plus 1 into x minus 4. The other time I used negative because there was a negative here. But since there's no negative here, I have nothing to worry about. Now I'm going to look at it. X minus 3 is common to this. So I have minus 3 into 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Now, do you get that now?
Yes, sir.
Now, what am I to write now? X minus 3 equals 0 or 3 plus 1 0. I can say x equals 3 or 3x plus 3x equals to minus 1. 3x equals to negative 1. So x equals 3 or 3x, x equals to minus 1 over 3. X
1 over 3.
3. So you can now say equals to 3 or 3. That is how to solve that. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to clear this plane. Then I will give you a question, give you a few times to solve it and tell me your answer. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's see the question here and now. Clear this plane. So here comes your home question. So now this is to solve the following quadratic equation, and the quadratic equation is no 2 here is x squared. So me write square. That is 2x minus 3 square equal to 5. This is 2x minus 3 all square. Are you true now?
No, sir.
Okay, still on. But do you have an idea of what to do?
I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
You gotta believe in Jesus as Lord. Wanna see the kingdom now. He's not asking for your money. He's not asking for your possessions. Wanna see the kingdom of God. Yeah. Yes. Wanna see the kingdom of God. Do you wanna see the kingdom of God? Do you wanna see the kingdom of God? Yes, I wanna see, I wanna see, I wanna see the
Yes,
kingdom
are you
of
getting?
God. I wanna see the kingdom of God, of God, of God. Yes, I wanna see the kingdom of God. Yes, I wanna see the kingdom of God. Wanna see the kingdom of God. You've
I'm
gotta
not
get
getting
this
it
done
though.
by yourself.
Okay, so
If you wanna
we'll look
see
into
the
that together now.
kingdom of God. Kingdom of God,
So,
kingdom of God, kingdom of
okay,
God.
look up
Wanna see it?
this.
Kingdom of God, kingdom of
The
God,
very
kingdom
first
of
thing you
God.
have to
Wanna
do
see
is
it?
to remove this square by expanding. You know, something square means that thing multiply by itself. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you have, let's assume you have a plus b all squared. We will say this is a plus b multiplied by a plus b. This is going to be a times a plus b. That's the first a. Is a times a plus b. Then the second thing in the first bracket plus b also times a plus b. You get that?
Yes, sir.
So times a plus b. So here now it's easier to open a times a is going to be a square, and a times b is going to be plus ab, and b times a is going to be plus ab as well. Then b times b is going to be what? Plus b squared. You get that? Please look at
Yes,
it.
sir.
Please look at it. Don't write anything else. So a squared. This is ab. This is another ab. That's how many ab?
2 AB.
Very good. So this is 2ab. Make sure your hand is not blocking the camera so that you can see. Then I have plus. That's 2ab plus b squared. So this is the correct thing to expand this. But instead of going through this long method, in case of you have it in objective question, I'm going to show you a very fast method. Just take a, put a square. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Then use 2 to multiply a and b. 2 times a times b. That is 2ab. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then pick the second one, square. You discover that it's the same answer, right?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
easier if you have positive. But if it is a minus b all squared, it's going to be different. Please make sure you are focusing on this. If it's a minus b, it's going to be different. Let's try for a minus b. So for a minus b all squared, what you have to do is to say a squared, as I have said, but 2 times a times minus b is what you are going to write. That's going to be minus 2ab instead of plus 2ab.
Plus
And
2 AB.
then the last one is going to be plus b squared. There is supposed to be minus, but because minus times minus is plus, that's why you're going to have this answer. So take note of these two. Now that is what I'm going to use here. I'm not going to write it twice. So I'm going to pick the first one square. That is 4 square. that also?
Yes, sir.
Then I'm going to multiply all through and put the minus. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12x. Then I'm going to say this one squared. That is 9. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Equal to 25. So here now I can arrive at my quadratic equation by rearranging and say 4x squared minus 12x plus 9 minus 25 equal to 0. So what is 9 minus 25?
As minus.
Yes, minus what? Minus 16.
Minus 16.
So what are the two numbers I will multiply together to give me negative 16 and add? No, it's not negative 16 I'm using this time around. Don't forget the number here. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what will I write now? Negative 16. So two numbers to multiply to give you negative 64 and to add to give you negative 2. What are the two numbers? Yes, to multiply to give negative 64 and add negative 12.
Wait, I'm coming.
Thank you. No problem.
Be ye holy, for I am holy.
Sixteen. 16 times 4 and
Okay.
16 minus 4.
So you said 16 times 4. It's good that you have arrived at 16 times 4. But that is 4 times minus 16 gives us this, and 4 minus 16 gives us minus 12. Is that clear?
Yes.
We are going to use 4 and minus 16. So 4x squared minus 16x plus 4x minus 16 equal to 0. Now here you have 4x common, so 4x into x. This divided by 4 gives me 4. So what is common to this side? Only 4. So plus 4 into x minus 4 equal to 0. Now I have x minus 4 into 4x plus 4 equal to 0. Are you following that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. So now have x minus 4 equals 0, or 4x minus 4, 4x plus 4 equals 0. So I can now say x equals to 4, or 4x equal to negative 4. So here x equals to 4. Please make sure you have it. Then x equals to minus 4 over 4. So finally, you can say x equals to 4 or minus 1. Where did I get minus 1 from?
4 over minus 4.
4 over 4. Then minus 4 over 4. That's minus 1. So, okay. I think you can look at one more question, and I will give you some time to attempt the question as well. So let me give you one question. X squared minus 5x minus 6. Let me give you a question. I'm going to give you a question here now. So Yeah. So this is going to be x squared, not x 2. I'm going to write the square on top. So x squared minus 5x minus 6 equal to 0. So you have to solve this. I'm going to mute you now because of the noise, and I will give you like 2 minutes to solve that. So solve the question now. Yes.
You've got to love your neighbor as yourself if you want to see the kingdom of God. You've got to never stop, you've got to never ever, you've got to never stop, precious on the head. If you want to see the kingdom of God, you've got to love your neighbor as yourself if you want to see the kingdom of God. The kingdom of peace, the kingdom of hope. If you wanna see the kingdom, the Bible says, Christ in me, the Christ in me, yeah. Peace for the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is real. That's what it's what you say. Wanna see the kingdom of God? You don't need to run to anybody. You don't need to run to anybody. See the kingdom of God. If you wanna see the kingdom of God, if you wanna see the kingdom of God, you don't need to run to running a fire or large rain. You wanna see the kingdom of God, you gotta believe in Jesus as a Lord. If you wanna see the kingdom of God, you gotta never stop, you gotta never. You gotta never start precious on the head.
So are you there now? Are you sure?
You gotta never end of the body there. Wanna see the kingdom of God. You gotta never cry, business, even together. You wanna see the kingdom of God. The kingdom of holiness, the kingdom of righteousness. If you wanna see the kingdom of God, it says, be ye holy, for I am holy. If you wanna see the kingdom of God, you gotta believe.
So are you true now?
You
can unmute yourself for yourself.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I wanna see the kingdom of God. Do you wanna see the kingdom of God? Yes, I wanna see the kingdom. I wanna see the kingdom of God. Yes, I wanna see the kingdom of God. Yes, I wanna see the kingdom of God. Wanna see the kingdom of God. You've got it in the start, just on the head. If you wanna see the kingdom of God, kingdom of God, kingdom of God, kingdom of God, you wanna see it? Kingdom of God, kingdom of God, kingdom of God, you wanna see it? I wanna see, I wanna see the kingdom of God. I wanna see, I wanna see the kingdom of God. If you wanna see the
Sir,
kingdom of
Yes.
I can try. I'm
Okay.
not sure of my answer.
Okay. So what do you think what's your answer to X?
X minus 5 or X equals to minus 1 over 5.
Okay, X equals to minus 5 or x equals to minus 1 over 5, right? Okay, let's try
Yes.
together and let's. So we have x squared minus 5x minus 6 equal to 0. So you're looking for two numbers to multiply to give you minus 6 and to add to give you minus 5. Okay, if you use minus, I think there's a background noise there. Okay, maybe. Yeah, that's good. Now, we have two numbers to multiply to give us this, and two numbers to add to give us this. So we can try a minus 1, or 6 and minus 1. Yes, 1 and minus 6. So plus 1 minus 6 gives me minus 5. Then plus 1 times minus 6 gives me minus 6. So I'm using 1 and minus 6. So x squared plus 1x minus 6x minus 6 equal to 0. You might be wondering, how do I know which one to write first? The bigger number or the smaller number? Whether you write bigger or smaller number is still going to be the same. Like this. X squared minus 6x plus 1x minus 6 equal to 0. So we'll do the 2 and see whether it gives us the same. So here x is common. X into x plus 1. Then here minus 6 is common. Minus 6 x plus 1. So here x is common. X into x minus 6. Then what is common here? 1. So 1 into x equal to 0. So here now I have x minus x plus 1 common into x minus 6 equals 0. So here I have x minus 6 common into x plus 1 equal 0. Then I have x plus 1 equals 0 or x minus 6 equals 0. X minus 6 equals 0. So here I can say x equals to negative 1 or x 6. Camera. So, and I can say x equals x minus 6 equals 0 or x plus 1 equals 0. So also it means x equals to 6 or negative. So it's just the same thing. You can unmute yourself and tell me if you understand it or you have questions. Yeah, unmute yourself. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, it's clear. That is where we're going to be ending the class for today.
Wanna see the kingdom of God? You gotta never cry, best let's give it to God. You wanna see the kingdom of God, the kingdom of holiness, the kingdom of righteousness.